now we will start with the day two. That is, day two we are going to do, as we discussed yesterday only, service, joint product by product, and cost accounting systems. These are the ones that we'll be doing. So the order also is service, joint, and then CAS. CAS is a little bit easy, but it's consistently asked for 8 to 10 marks. You can see that. And it's when I did it in regular class, most of you found it to be easy also. So I don't think that should be a problem. Service is quite easy, but it requires a lot of practice. So we will see, how to get started. So I've chosen some very difficult problems in service. Difficult in the sense a little bit different from the normal. Okay, only one normal question I've kept. So today's agenda would be 15 problems. So let's get started. Yes. So now we go with start with service. If you please open the PDF, it's question number 11 that we will be starting to do now. We'll also discuss the conceptual checklist that we have to do. Click on my CalC also. So I don't know, in service sector costing, we have multiple service industries such as hospital, hotel industry, then it could be an airline industry, transport of goods, transport of passenger, so passenger kilometers, ton kilometers, like that. We have multiple, sort of questions. But that is not the checklist that I'm going to give you. That we all know already. What is the checklist that we have to see is the equivalent number of rooms or tickets. This we have done one question from past RTP while we were doing in the regular class. So actually it was given as homework and the next day I solved it in the class, if you all remember. So that equivalent number of units or rooms, that is one. And then differential fares. These two are very similar. Differential fares. Then sometimes they ask BEP in this context also they ask for BEP. So that is also something that I want all of you to have in the checklist. Yes. So hotel industry and hospital industry, like that, I don't want to give you a checklist. Okay. These are the main things that you have to look into before we proceed. And of course, you can do one with passenger kilometers and one with ton kilometers. Most of you know this, but in case you want to have a practice, you can do one problem from each of these. It should give you a good grip of the service costing. Service costing is a place where you can score good marks. So, yes. So now I'll erase this and then we will start reading the first problem. Now, as I have told you, this is a past exam. EPS is a public school having 25 buses, each plying in different directions for transportation of students. Buses operates two shift daily. 25 buses are there. Distance traveled one way is 16 kilometers. Number of days is 25 days. Bus fee charged for 12 months. Okay. So then what is it here? Driver's salary is 5,000 per month. Cleaner salary is given. License fees, taxes, insurance premium. All right. Repairs and maintenance, cost of bus, life of bus, scrap value, diesel, mileage, seating capacity, differential fee structure. Okay. So the differential fee structure, this is something that is, something that I want you to pay attention to. Can you all see up to 4 kilometers, 25% of the full fees is collected, 15% of the students are using the bus facility. That is within the radius of 8 kilometers of the school, 50% of the full fees should be paid. Suppose the fees is 1,000 rupees means they will pay 500. And then how many students are using? If there are, say for example, 50 students, 30% of 50 students are only using it. Okay. Same way, the next category also. Prepare statement of expenses for one bus and fleet of 25 buses. That means for one bus also we need to do all the computation. For 25 buses also we need to do all the computation. Average cost per student per month we need to do. Work out the average cost up to 4 kilometers, 8 kilometers, and 16 kilometers. I don't know why. One more, missing information is here. We'll make sure that it is, entered into the uploaded records. So I'll tell you what information it is. So basically, they have said that the fare is charged for 12 months, right? So, but the school is open only for 10 months. The school is functional only for 10 months. Yeah. So please add one more sentence here. Anyway, it will be updated. Okay. So while before I upload this, it will be updated. So school remains closed in May and June. Okay. So this one missing information is there. Before we proceed, let me check the other information if there is anything missing. Yeah, everything is updated. Okay. So now, having said this, how are we supposed to do the problem? So first, let's understand what they want. They want us to do the calculation of cost, as you can see in this page. They want to see the calculation of cost, that is expenses for one bus as well as for 25 buses, then average cost per student per month, and then the average cost per these kilometers. Okay. So now let's get started. So now statement showing expenses for one bus and fleet of 25 buses. So mostly we'll go in the order of the question so that we'll not miss any item. We have particulars. This is one bus. This is 25 buses. And all amounts are in rupees. Okay. So now let's start. Point number one. We'll go in the order of the question. So can you all see? First one is driver's salary. So driver's salary. Simply we are going in the order of the question. So they have said 5,000 per month per driver. So here we are going to say one more thing. This is per annum. Whatever I'm doing, this calculation is for 1 year. Okay. All right. So for, either it is for one bus or 25 buses, it's for 1 year, which means, can I say it is going to be 5,000 into 12? Yes. That is going to be, yes, ma'am, 60,000, isn't it? 5,000 into 12, that is 60,000. And for 25 buses, it will be 60,000 into 25. How much is that? 15 lakhs, is it? Okay. Thank you. So now we will proceed with the second one. Again, in the order of the question. Cleaner salary payable for all of the 12 months. My God, there is another missing information here. My apologies. I'll make sure the PDF is right. The previous PDF, two small things were missed. That is also updated. I will share that. Here, please excuse me for this. 3,000 per month per five buses. Per five buses. Okay, students? Yeah. Okay. So don't worry, it will be updated. So now, next one is cleaner's salary. So the cleaner's salary is going to be 3,000 into 12, but that is going to be divided by 5. Very nice. That is going to be how much? 7,200. 7,200 into 25. 1,08,000 is it? 80,000. Thank you. Then the third one, license. So to remind all of you, see, we are going here. The next item. Okay. License fee. That is going to be given. That is 2,300. It is already given as per annum per bus. So this will be 2,300 into 25. 57,500. Thank you. So now we go down and we'll extend the table. Now we'll go to the next, that is insurance premium. That is also given to us. How much is that? 15,600. Show you this one. Okay. Unless and otherwise mentioned, we will take it as per bus, obviously. Okay. So 15,600 into 25. 3,20,000 is 19,000. Thank you. Okay. Then next one to the next page. Yes, repairs and maintenance. So repairs and maintenance, that is going to be 16,400. That is also given. So 16,400 into 25. 4,10,000. Thank you, Mukul. So now, next item. Cost of the bus, life of the bus, scrap. When you look into these three, what is coming to our mind? Depreciation. Very nice. So depreciation is equal to 16 lakh 50 minus 1 lakh 50. 16.5 lakhs minus 1.5 lakhs divided by 16 years. Thank you. 93,750. So 93,750 depreciation for one bus. 93,750 into 25. 23 lakhs. Thank you. Anyone who's writing, if you're getting confused, I've drawn lines so that it's easy for you. So depreciation is also over. After this, actually, it's pretty easy. Now, after this only comes the little bit part which we need to concentrate. Okay. So here we have diesel and mileage is 10 kilometers per liter. That means what? Every 1 liter will help give 10 kilometers. Right, ma? Super. So for that, I will write here diesel cost, which is going to be 18.5 divided by 10 into how many kilometers that we should calculate. Isn't it, students? So for that, I'm going to do a working note number 1. Always, I've told you in costing, our main answer will be in the front, working notes will be at the end. So you leave some sufficient gap and then go for the working note. Yes. So now I'd go below and do the working note and then come up again. So it's going to be working note number 1, number of kilometers. How to do that? See, you can do it directly there also, but just, okay. So now here, I will just show you where it is. You can see all the information is given here. Right, students? Yes, ma'am? Okay. Yes, dear. Good job. Now, the main point is 16 kilometers, I know. Many times we have done round the trip. That also, many of you will do into 2. But how many times we are going here? Morning itself 2 times. And again, we are going 2 times. Can you all see that, students? Yes, ma'am. 8 times. Morning shifts, two shifts daily. Okay. Morning and afternoon. All right, students. So it is going to be 8 times. All right, students. Yes, ma'am. So 8 trips into, it is going to be 24 days, obviously, into, that is why I had given you the number of months. The fees will be charged for 12 months, but the number of kilometers will be only for 10 months. No, because 2 months the school is closed. Are you all understanding? So it is going to be into 10 months. So this 8 trips and 10 months is only very important here. 8 trips and 10 months is only very important. Otherwise, you all do it. I know that. So 30,000? 720, yeah? Okay. So 30,720 kilometers. And if you're doing it in a working note, I'll show you, ma. Please give working note reference, okay? Please give working note reference. Okay, ma'am? Yes. So let us do this calculation. 18.5 divided by 10 into 30,720. That is 56,832. Right. 56,832 into 25. Sorry, ma'am. Okay. All right, dear. Thank you. So now what we need to do is we have pretty much taken all the costs. So let us find out the total cost. Please help me out with the totals. Come on, students. Two lakh 52. Okay, ma'am. And this total is 62 lakh 250. Okay. Then everyone? Yes. Okay. So now this we have completed. Okay. Now, why did we do for 25? Only because the question is asked. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done. So what have we done is only the point 1 of this. In that point 1, only the number of kilometers was slightly tricky. What about the point number 2? What have they asked in point number 2? Let us understand that. Compute the average cost per student per month. Right, students? Let us understand that. Okay. So now, let the monthly cost per student be X. All right, students. Yes, ma'am. So why did I take monthly? The original information that was given based on monthly. That is when they said 24 days and all that. So I have taken monthly cost. Okay. So now what we will do is we have taken the monthly cost per student to be X. All right. There are how many shifts of morning shift and evening shift? Morning shift students have to go and come back. Evening shift students also have to go and come back. Correct, everyone? Yes. That means morning shift students are CA students, assume. Evening shifts, afternoon shift students are CMA students. That means what is the number of students? Can you see seating capacity fully occupied? Seating capacity fully occupied, correct? So can I say 60 plus 60 students are there? So what are we calculating now? We are calculating the cost per student. Total cost is how much? Just now we did no on top of you people Mukund told me 2,52,82. That is the cost for one bus. Now I want to calculate the cost per student per bus. So I have to, if I do, this is the total cost for one bus. If I divide it by number of students, will I not get the cost per student? Yes. So the number of students only I am now going to take into considerations. So 60 plus 60. This is the number of students. This is 60 plus 60 is the number of students. This is morning and afternoon, whatever shift. Yes, morning and evening or whatever it is. That into how much percentage can you all see? How much percentage? How many percentage of students are using it? 15 percentage. Correct? Huh? Or 60 plus 60 students are there. How many are using it for 4 kilometers radius? It is going to be 15. For the next 8 kilometers radius, 30. And so on. So let me write like this. This is going to be up to 4 kilometers. Up to 8 kilometers. What is the next bandwidth, students? Up to full. Up to 16 kilometers. Thank you. So into 15% into, now, till now I have not taken, months at all, right? So into 12 months. Why? Because I have to recover the cost from 12 months, no? Because my fare will be for 12 months. Cost I have to charge for 12 months because my revenue also will be for 12 months. Are you all understanding, students? Yes, ma'am. In the question, they have given that bus fees are charged for 12 months. That is why I'm taking 12 months. Okay. So now, into 12 months, in the next page, you all can see, they have said it is only 25 percentage. Isn't it, students? Full fare. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So can I say it is going to be 25 percentage of X? Because full fare, that is full cost is equal to X. One thing all of us should understand. Now you may get confused because I'm using the word fare. Here they have not given any information regarding profits. So I'm equating the cost and the fare so that I will be able to find out my answer. Again, I'm saying usually cost plus profit is equal to fare, isn't it? Assume we are running a transportation company. Cost plus profit is equal to the fare that we will charge. But here there is no information regarding profits. So we are equating the cost with the fare. We are using those words alternatively. Now coming to 25 percentage of X because the full cost is X. 25 percentage of X for the first category. Same way for the next category. 60 plus 60 students, morning and afternoon. How many students are using it, ma? 30% of the students into 12 months into 50 percentage of X. 60 plus 60 students into 55 percentage into 12 months into X. This is 100% of X. Last one. So like that, we will find out. Yes, ma'am. 54X. Super. Are you getting 2166? Thank you, dear. Okay. Are you getting 792X? Yes. Okay. So 54 plus 216 plus 17. 1062X. So for those of you thinking, ma'am, how this logic will strike me in the exam, very simple. They are asking cost per student. So cost, ticket cost into number of students will give you the total cost. Isn't it, students? So that logic only I have applied. Now I will write down. Now you people tell me if it will strike or not. I'm sure it will strike. Number of students into cost per student is equal to total cost per bus. Like that, if I say, will you all agree with me? Yes, ma'am. Total number of students in a bus multiplied by cost for each student will give the total cost for the bus. Yes, ma'am. This we already know. From top, how much was it? 2,52,082. Correct, ma'am. 2,52,082. This number of students, this was X. Correct? Huh? This is, we did that calculation 1062. So that is the logic behind doing this. So X is equal to 2,52,082 divided by 1062. 237.36. Thank you, dear. This is the cost per student per bus. As I told you, this is not very difficult or anything. There are few catches. What are the catches that we may go wrong with? The number of kilometers calculation in point number one, wherein it is 8 trips. Usually people take 2 or 4 trips. That is one. The next is going to be the number of months. May and June it is closed. So you will take 10 months when you are calculating diesel cost, but when you are charging the students, you will charge it for 12 months as per the question. So here also, this is the catch. That's it. Let me know when we can proceed. Shall we, everyone? Yes. So now we will go to the next step. Next, what they have asked here in the question. Work out the cost per student. Okay. This already we saw. This is only, this full charge is only 237 points. Mm-hmm. No, no. Oh, yeah. Actually, they have asked per month. Yes. So you can say this is per annum. You can divide it by 12. Yes. You can divide it by 12. 19.78. So cost per month per student per bus. Okay. Now, what I want to tell here is that No, but one thing, Pranika, X is the monthly charge that I've assumed, You need not divide it by 12. Monthly charge is what is X, I have told you. Isn't it, Dave? Already we divided by 12, no? In this 1062, already 12 is sitting. Already we have divided. Yeah. So no need to do it again. For a moment, when you asked me, I was thinking about it, but already X is the monthly charge that we have assumed. That is why we were clear. And one more thing is, already in that 1062 itself, 12 was multiplied. That means 12 is already divided. So no problem. So the full charge is going to be 237 point, how much was it? 36. Yes. So we all know it is per student, per bus and all that. Okay. That means up to, this is for 16 kilometers radius. Then 8 kilometers will be what? The charge will be at the rate of what percent? No, 50 percentage. So 50% of 237.36. That is 118.68. Then 4 kilometers radius, the charge at 25 percentage. 59. Thank you, dear. That's all. Over. So this is a variable pay. It could come in, many places. So in a hospital room where it is a deluxe room, ICU, CCU, like that also. Hotel rooms wherein it is single occupancy, double occupancy, like that also. So yes, this is one of the checklists that we were discussing about. Can we proceed here? Yes. Okay. We just go to the next question. Those of you who are finished, you can start reading the next question. Nice. So now we will go to the next question. That is an RTP question. Transport company. So I thought one will do for 10 kilometers. So we are doing this. So the company is operating 4 trucks in 10-ton capacity. All right. So they have 4 trucks, distance travels, trips per day. Clearly they have given. So just like that, we should multiply. In the previous example, we had to see how many trips they had done, isn't it? So load or trip in tons. When it is 10 kilometers, like that one child asked me, when it is 10 kilometers is when the lorry is loaded with tons, no, that time when the lorry is going with weight goods, that time it is called as 10 kilometers because it is carrying that load, no, we are distributing towards the weight of the load that it is taking. One very important thing students are missing, which is why I chose this question, is while going, it is taking one load. Sometimes it will come empty, sometimes it will come with another load. Have you all seen that? Yes, ma'am. Now I am sending my lorry from my place to Shashi's place. Now I am sending 100 tons. He may send back to me 50 tons. So average ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Sometimes ಹಿಂಗನು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I am sending to Mukund 20 tons. He is ವಾಪಸ್ sending it, empty. So that term also I should take average because while coming back, it's coming empty. No? Are you all understanding? So that part, average part in 10 kilometers is very important. Suppose you are ignoring the average because there is no explicit information in the question, means please give a footnote. Otherwise, definitely you may not have the correct marks. Okay. Yes. So next is maintenance data. That is going to be distance and maintenance cost. Okay. So here in my PDF, it is there. I don't know for what it is not there here. Anyway, this just this lines will make it more easier for you to understand. What is it? One, distance travel, maintenance cost, distance travel, maintenance cost. One of you quickly tell me on seeing it what it is. What is it? Yesterday we discussed this. You all know it. What is it? Semi-variable cost, my dears. Alva? Yes. So that also we'll have to take into consideration. Next is, so how you will know? They have given the distance and the cost or any kgs and cost or whatever it is in any question. If the cost is not directly proportional, it should be like this. No, 2 kilometers means 20 and 4 kilometers means 40 means this is variable cost. It is proportionately increasing. When there is no proportionate increase, obviously it should be semi-variable. Fixed cost ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು 2 kilo. It should be same. Very good. 50-50 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ವಾ? So then you know that it is a semi-variable. Let's see. So in the, as you read, you can just write and keep. Then diesel is given again 4 per kilometer. Now you 4 kilometer per liter. Now you know how to do. Just now we have done this also. Driver's salary, license, insurance, truck cost, oil and sundries, general overhead, everything is given. Truck operates 24 days per month. Prepare annual cost statement, cost per kilometer. Determine the freight rate per ton kilometer to earn 30% profit. Now, this is very simple only. Again, 30% profit on freight. That should be there. Okay. Suppose nothing is given, ma'am, like in this question, nothing is given means please assume. Again, what is it that we are talking about? Freight means what, ma'am? This is the selling price that they are talking about. Freight means what? Transportation. For a transportation company, that is only my revenue. Yes, ma'am. So that is the selling price of the ticket before fixing the selling price of my, freight. So I have to do these calculations. So that is only this. For passenger kilometer, I can easily explain. The ticket selling price, how they are fixing is based on the stations or based on the passenger kilometers. Yes. So same way here it is going to be 30% profit on what? Suppose they say, simply say 30%, please assume. Okay, students, everyone? Yes. So now we will proceed to the next step. That is going to be. So first of all, they want what? Annual cost statement. Let us prepare that. Then we will cost per kilometer. Then 10 kilometers, like that we do. Yes. So it looks easy, but when you do know, I'll tell you where are the traps. Yes. So statement of annual cost. One minute. So we'll start with the order that is given in the question. So the first one is going to be diesel. 60 divided by 4 into number of kilometers. For that, I'm going to do working note number 1. Already I told you, again I'm telling, working notes will always should be below, and please give working note reference, otherwise they will not check the working note. Yes. So now we will proceed. That is going to be working note. What happened now? 62,000 now. Per liter. Yes, ma'am. What? It's not printed correctly. What happened? I will go here, ma'am. 1 minute. Let me check. 60 kilometers per liter, 4 kilometers per liter. Same concept, ma'am. Mileage is 4 kilometers. Okay. Same concept. Now we are calculating the number of kilometers. Yes. So working note number 1. Calculation of number of kilometers. This is not ton kilometers, my dears. It is only kilometers because diesel we cannot put for ton kilometers. No, we have to put for the actual number of kilometers. Charge can be for 10 kilometers. Yes. So now number of kilometers. That is going to be, all of you just check the question itself. The number of distance traveled. So truck number 1. Truck number 1. Truck 2. Like that I will do the calculation. Truck 3 and then we'll add, okay. Truck 4. Number of kilometers. So for truck 1, The distance is given to be 48 into, and they have said it is one way trip. Okay, one way distance is 40 kilometers, but number of trips per day is going to be 4. Right, students, everyone? Yes, ma'am. And that means I should consider a round trip, no? I should consider round trip. Yes, ma'am. This 2 is for round trip. That is, it has to go and come back. Understood, everyone? Yes, ma'am. It has to go and come back. Yes, okay. Into, once again, I will tell, ma. Can you see? It is actually one way distance is 48 kilometers. One way distance is 48 kilometers. So it will come back. Right, Pranika, where are you staying? Rajasinagar. So you have to come here. That is probably 8 kilometers, 8 to 10 kilometers. Then you have to travel back to Rajasinagar. So into 2, no? Same concept. One way distance into 2. Into 4, that is already given number of trips. Into load carried each trip. Load carried each trip. That will not be considered right now. Isn't it, students? That will not be considered right now. Okay. So now this is going to be what? Let me just show you the question. Pick one. Where is it? Yes. So basically, we have these things. We are directly taking them into consideration, right, students? And now, can it be? It is for 1 month or 1 day. What could it be? Day, right? They have given here that yes, truck operates 24 days per month. Right, students? So now, here they want you to calculate what annual cost, which means what we will do into 24 days into 12 months. Are you all understanding, students? So now we will go to into 24 days into 12 months. So once you write one thing, you will think and write the other thing, same logic only. Okay. So what I used to do is 48 kilometers, like that I will write for the first one. Then it will be 4 trips, 2 round trips. 24 days, 12 months means you will follow the same logic for the others to save time. So now it is going to be 120 into 1 trip into 2 round trips into 24 days into 12 months. Same way, 90 into 2 into 2 into 24 days into 12 months. So the same way, 60 into 4 into 2 into 24 days into 12 months. Let us do the calculation. Achha, 1,10,592. Thank you, dear. 69, 120. Okay. 90 into 2 into 2 into 4 into 103 8680. Thank you. 1,38,240. Now we will do the total. We have not taken the tons. Okay, students? Yes. So it is going to be 421, 632. Right. So this number of kilometers of diesel cost. Okay. Yes. Shall we proceed, students? Yes. So now it's going to be. Can I go ahead, dear? Make note of the changes in the meanwhile. Yes. So now we go to into number of kilometers. For that only we came here. Where is my pen? This pen, where did I keep? Where is it gone? Not there, ma'am. No, ma, this is this pen, not this is a normal pen, not sketchbook pen. Let me just check one. Sorry. Now we go back to how many kilometers we had, students? 421, 632. Okay. 63 lakh 24,280. Okay, 480. So the next item, driver's salary. So they have specifically said that they want the annual cost. So we will do driver's salary is going to be 22,000 into 12. 1 minute. And this is a statement of annual cost we have written. The diesel cost we have taken for all four trucks, isn't it? That means this driver's salary also we should do for all four trucks, isn't it? Yes, students? Right. So now 22,000 into 12 into 4. 10,56,000. Thank you. So then the next one is going to be license fees and taxes. That is going to be 15,000. Again, same concept. 15,000 per annum. So it is going to be into 4. That is going to be 60,000. Then we have insurance. That is going to be 80,000 per annum for all four trucks. That means already given. We will take that amount, 80,000, right? Then they have talked about purchase price. Obviously, we will talk about depreciation. That is 30 lakh minus 1 lakh divided by 10. Obviously, into 4 trucks. 11,60,000 for 4 trucks depreciation. Next one, oil and sundries. 525 per 100 kilometers. So 525 divided by 100 into how many kilometers? This also will not be for kilometers. Obviously, oil and other maintenance charges. So it is going to be 421, 632. Working note number 1, 421, 632. So 22 lakh 13,568. Thank you. Last one, general overhead. Because it's given overhead, I'm considering that it is for all 4 trucks because it is overhead. So it is 1,10,840. Now we are only left with the semi-variable cost and then we will be done for the cost. Yes. Right. Very nice. So the semi-variable cost that is going to be in respect of maintenance. So can I say like this again, variable cost per unit is equal to X, total fixed cost is equal to Y, like that we will say. So which means 1,60,200 X plus Y is equal to 1,38,150. The logic that we did yesterday, variable cost per unit will remain the same, total fixed cost will remain the same. So semi-variable cost is made of variable and fixed cost. Yes, ma'am. So it is going to be next one is 1,56,700 kilometers into X plus total fixed cost, which remains the same, is equal to Y. That is 1,35,525. So now we will use these linear equations. We will subtract each other because Y will get nullified. Right, students? So it is going to be 1,60,200 minus 1,56,700. That is 3,500 X. That is equal to 1,38,150 minus 1,35,525. So that is 2,625. Right. So X is equal to 2,625 divided by 3,500. That is 0.75. So variable cost per kilometer is 0.75. Those of you who feel, ma'am, I'll get confused, please write variable cost per kilometer is equal to 0.75. So now substituting X is equal to 0.75 in equation 1. That is equal to 1,60,200 into 0.75 plus y is equal to 1,38,150. 1,60,200 into 0.75 minus 1,38,150. X is equal to 18,000. So y is equal to 18,000. This is the fixed cost in the semi-variable cost. If this much of working is required, you can do it as a working note in the exam. Yes. Shall we proceed, students? Yes, dear. So now we will go to maintenance cost. Here, how much it is under maintenance? The distance kilometers is how much? 4,21,637. Forgot now. 632. Thank you. 632 into x 0.75 plus 18,000, because maintenance is a semi-variable cost. I have done variable plus fixed. Okay. So that is going to be 421,632 into 0.75 plus 18,000, 3,34,224. 3,34,224. Now what we should do is, we will do the total. Now we have taken all the cost into consideration. What happened here? This is variable cost, ma. This is fixed cost. Just now we found out x and y, remember, dear? Like that. Sure. Some more? Is okay? Semi-variable cost, you want to write this? Right. Yes. What, Ramya, you want to say something? Ah. Ah. Yes, that is what is given in the question. Morning two shifts and evening two shifts. No, no, no. Each one two shifts. You were thinking about that from that time on. Could have asked me, no? Okay. Shall I scroll down? Yes, ma? Okay. Write down now. You write down here. Now we will do the total annual cost. All of you, please compute the totals now. Done, everyone. How much is it? ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 3,34,224 ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾ 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 double one two. Thank you. So the first part is over. So semi-variable is a catch here. Where we should use 10 kilometers, where we should not use 10 kilometers is a small catch. Right. So can I scroll down, everyone? They next asked me for cost per kilometer. Shall we go to that part? Cost per kilometer, right? Cost per kilometer is equal to cost divided by number of kilometers, correct? Cost divided by number of kilometers. What is the cost of 1,13,039,112 divided by number of kilometers? 4,31,000. 421,632. Okay. 421,632. 26.89, is it? Thank you. 261.89. Okay, just check both of you. So this is the cost per kilometer, isn't it? Yes. Let me know if you want me to check also. I'll also check. 11,339,112 divided by 421,6 per. 26.89 was correct only, dear. No problem. Okay. Okay. Now we will go to the next one. Don't worry, all corrections in the questions will be updated. Already yesterday's few things were missed, 10 and all that. All that already updated and I have put it. That also you can refer to. And that optimum cost, safety cost, that line was missing. That also I have included. Okay. Yeah. So you people also can write the test on Wednesday, the full-fledged test. Okay. You want to write on Monday? Monday or Wednesday, which is better? Huh? What class is there? Monday or Wednesday? Because I have to give the question paper. Wednesday? Okay. Wednesday, full-fledged paper is there. All of you please make use of it. Of course, for many people it is more important. But why not? You can finish off one subject and be happy with it. Okay. So anyway, up to Sunday we are doing class. Monday, Tuesday, prepare at home and write it. That's all. Including theory, everything. Okay. So same age students also will write along with you, but they will have different question paper. So you don't worry. So now last one. They have asked for freight rate per ton kilometer and we can change it as 30% on freight. See, sometimes they will not give 30% on freight. They will simply give 30% means you give your assumption. Here it is on freight, 30%. Okay. So now how are we supposed to do this? Now for the, I'm answering the third one. Second one answer is only this mark. This is the second one answer. So third one, so give these subdivisions clearly in the exam. You can put a box or double underline. And you can also do, this is question number 2, no. Question number 2, 3, like that you write. Okay? Yes. So next, here they have asked total cost. Total cost was 1,13,039. After that I forgot. 112. Yes. 112. Here the freight. So add profit. You will get freight or selling price. So this is 100% means this is 30% means this is 70%. Like that we can say no. So 1, 2, 3. So if fare is 100%, 30% is on the fare. Okay, is on the selling price means I'm assuming the selling price to be 100. Profit is equal to 30. That means cost will be 70. Cost is equal to selling price minus profit. Should I repeat that, ma? Yes. So they have, see, ma, I told you that let us take it as 30% on freight, correct? Freight is the selling price. So because the profit is given as a percentage on selling price, let selling price be 100. That means profit is how much? 30% is 30. Cost price will be selling price minus profit, that is equal to 70. Okay, ma? Yeah. So now we will proceed to, yeah, if you want to write, you people write. After that, I will erase it. So cost is equal to 70%. That is this 1,13,039,112 means how much is 30%? We are telling the answer 48 lakh 59,619.421. Thank you, ma'am. So now we will do the total. Ha, 1 crore 61. Okay. 31.42. Thank you, ma'am. So we want the ton kilometer in this. So that also we will calculate. Okay. 339 divided by 48. 1,61,098. 731. Is it 731? Okay. Now I will erase the last part, this part alone. Okay. Yes. Now 10 kilometers we have to do, isn't it, students? So now what usually we can do is, I'm going to my previous working note, okay? I'm going to my previous working note. In this, only tons have to be put up. Correct or not? Yes, ma'am. So what we will do is, I will take from this only truck 1, truck 2, truck 3, truck 4. For truck 4, it is 1,38,240. Then 1,03,680. Yes. 69,120. Right, dear. 1,10,592. Thank you, ma'am. So now what we will do is this multiplied by the tons. Yes, ma'am. As you can all see, tons is 6, 9, 8, and 8. Correct? Huh? Yes, ma'am. So load carried per trip or day in tons. All right. So they have not said about whether it is coming back empty or not. So you can state your assumptions there also. So here I'm taking an average. I'm assuming that it is coming up back empty. It's going with the weight. So in that case, it is going to be 6 plus 0 divided by 2. Isn't it, students? Next is going to be, what is the meaning of that? That 1,10,592. 1 minute, all of you listen to me. 1,10,592 full kilometers. I'm having weight up. That is the question. Why, ma'am, you should take average like that? You can have a question. That full 1,10,592 kilometers also I'm going with weight up. No. Simple. When we are coming, we are carrying so many assignments. We are carrying, test paper. We are carrying notebooks, lunch, everything, water bottle. Now, everything, we'll finish water bottle, we'll finish lunch, we'll finish, distribution of assignments, everything. We're going back home little bit empty only. If I say on an average you're carrying 5 kilometers, it is 5 kgs, it is correct. On an average, 10 kgs is not correct because you may carry that sometimes along with your laptop, but sometimes you may not carry also. That is why I'm taking an average. Okay. So now it is going to be 9 plus 0 divided by 2. Then 8 plus 0 divided by 2. Right. Into 8 plus 0 divided by 2. Please don't write into 3 directly. Please write this. Otherwise, you may get confused when you're seeing your notebook. Thank you, dear. Think this is 3 lakh 9,040. Okay. Thank you. 38 to 40 into 5 lakh 52 960. Okay. 4 lakh 14 720 plus 3 lakh 11,040 plus 331 776. So 16 lakh 10,496. Yes. So obviously today I planned for service costing more time allotment than joint and cost accounting systems. At least half an hour more because it is slightly lengthy also. It is more important mark wise also compared to the three. Cost accounting systems is also equally important, but it's a little bit easy, isn't it? That is why. Okay, we are doing five problems per topic. Okay, yes. So now we will proceed to 16,10,496. So 1 crore 61 lakh 98,731.42 is my selling price, but they want the freight per ton kilometer. That is why I divided by ton kilometers. 10.05. Thank you. Per ton kilometer, like that maybe. Okay. Yes. So for a goods transport company, costing will be different. For a passenger transport company, costing will be different. So all that we can enjoy. Next question is based on this BEP. Yeah, right. No problem. Right. So you can always, separate the charges as standing and running. But to save time, we have done like this. Yes. If you're separating as standing and running and then you make a mistake, it's a problem. That is why. The next is whenever they ask for BEP, obviously we should do variable and fixed cost separately. That is obvious, isn't it? So that alone we have to take into consideration. So sometimes when they're asking us for BEP in these type of questions, that is service sector questions, obviously what is the meaning? At what level of sales am I making profit to be zero? That is the meaning. But what is the in-depth concept of it? Sometimes you can have even semi-variable cost. Adlinda, you should take fixed cost and put it on the fixed cost basket. Variable cost, you will put in variable cost basket. So that alone you should be a little careful about. Next question, I don't remember if semi-variable cost was there, but anyway, it is based on PV ratio. That much I remember. So let me just pick up the question. Last exam question. So they have given the details, that is Divine Public Health Hospital runs ICU unit. So rent per month, that means can I say this is the revenue for them? Yes, ma. ICU capacity they have given. Okay, ma. Then 120 days full capacity, 80 days, 40 beds occupied. Okay. So now extra bed charges, okay, doctors' fees. Then we have four supervisors, nurses, ward boys, repairs and maintenance, food for patients, laundry, medicines, other services. Then we have janitor services. Then we have administrative charges. Revenue is 100 per patient day. Okay. This is janitor services variable they have given. Okay. So prepare the revenue statement, calculate profit per patient day, compute the break-even point patient days. Okay. So now let us see the revenue statement. So revenue statement means nothing but we have to show the profit. That's all from sales onwards. Yes. So let us start. It is going to be revenue, or you can call it as sales also. That is going to be, you all know, where is it? I show it to you. So it is 10,000 per month. Okay. And 100 per patient day. Right, students, everyone? Yes. This also, I think there is a problem. Just, I'm just figuring it out. Once again, we'll read the full question because I was checking if the question is right. So this is a revenue, this rent. Okay. So then we have ICU capacity that is, 50 beds and all that. So here we have 120 days full capacity, 80 days, 40 beds occupied. That means on 120 days, all 50 beds will be occupied. Okay. On 80 days, only 40 beds are occupied. Okay. Extra bed charges are given. Why do we need that extra bed charges, sir? We have said about the extra beds, no? It is going to be 5 extra beds are available. Correct, everyone? Yes. So, doctors' fees are given. And here also the revenue is given. Okay, students. So, let us find out how we have to proceed. Why we are starting with revenue? Because here we have to find out BP is one. No? Another one is what we need to find out fixed and variable cost. So first I will subtract the variable cost, then the fixed cost. So I will start with my sales. Okay. So now it is going to be working note number one. We will again go do the calculation for revenue. Shall we, everyone? Yes. So now working note number one, revenue. That is going to be. I'm reading the original question. You people also see if all information is there. So it is going to be number of, first of all, we should find out the number of patient days, correct? A number of patient days. So that is equal to how much? Okay. So we know that 120 is full capacity. That means 120 into 50. This is one category. Next is for 80 days, only 40 beds are covered. Okay. What about the extra bed days? They have said it is going to be 4,000. But how many beds are available? Yes. So that means how many bed days are there? 4,000 divided by 5. 800. So then 80 into 40. That is 3,200. Then 120 into 50. That is going to be 6,000. So total, is it 10,000 strips? I think so. Patient bed days. So the revenue is going to be patient bed days into selling price. So we know that the revenue per day is 100. So 10,000 into 100. Is it 10 lakhs? Yes. So that is the revenue calculation. Now we will take it directly. Yes. What happened now? 4,000 is given to be the extra bed charges. And you can see, I will show it here, rupees 5 they have given. Rupees 5 per day. Correct? I want to calculate the number of bed days. So it is divided by rupees 5. So the number of days is 800 days. Okay? Yes. Revenue per day. Yes, no, here, no. Per patient. Patient, bed, patient. All. Okay. Are we all good to go? Yes. Okay. Then now, okay. So it is going to be 10 lakhs. We will start from here. Then we'll go to the next. As usual, we'll go in the order, but we'll have to calculate which is variable and which is fixed. All right, students. So now variable cost under that point number one. So we have supervisor salary, the first one. Will you all agree with me that it is a fixed cost? You all see that, no? Supervisor salary. Four supervisors, each at a salary of 500 per month. 500 per month means what it is fixed, no? Yes. Same way, nurses and ward boys' salaries are also fixed. Good. Next is repairs and maintenance. That is 7,200. That is also fixed. Yes. Next is going to be cost of food supplied to patients. Now, what is this going to be? This is variable. Obviously, it is variable. Correct. So, it is going to be cost of food. 88,000. Next is because we are finding out the revenue statement, and in that you be finding out the profit and subtracting the cost. Next one is going to be laundry charges. Laundry is also variable only. Very good. It is 56,000. Medicines supplied will also be variable. No matter what, this much food, this much laundry, this much medicine only I will give. Like that we can't say. But this much salary only I will give. That we can say. Yes. So it is going to be 56, 88, 56, 70,000. Next one. Next is cost of oxygen, X-ray, etc. other than directly borne for treatment of patients. It is not directly borne for treatment of patients. That means it is fixed. Very nice. Yes, students. Normally it would have been variable only, but they have given it is not directly borne. Yes. So we will take it under fixed. Janitor services, they have given it to be variable. So we have to take it here only. So that is going to be 25,000. Which one? Repairs and maintenance. They have given 7,200. We can assume it to be fixed because repairs and maintenance, assuming it is like cleaning charges. Of course, you can give your assumption because it's not stated clearly here, is it? In the previous question, it was semi-variable. So in that angle, it could be variable also. I agree. Here we will take it as fixed. That's it. Nothing like that. It's based on your assumption. So in my angle, it is like I have appointed one person for repairs and maintenance for my clinic needs. I will pay a fixed salary. I'm just thinking about that and treating it as a fixed cost. Could be variable also. Certain things cannot be fixed. Certain things cannot be variable. That only we should not exchange. So, then apart from that, what other charges are given to us in the question strips? The total higher charges, can you see higher charges of bed is 4,000. Correct, students? Yes, ma'am. Yes. All right. Next is going to be hired a bill for renting. This is the information that is missing. I was telling some information is missing. That is why we got confused here. This is the information that is missing. This is higher rent. All right, students, it makes all the difference, no? Now, when I'm reading the original question, I could figure it out. So, don't worry, this also will be updated. Yes, higher rent charges. 10,000 into 12. Of course, this will come in fixed, Fixed, this will come in fixed. I figured out the what to say, mistake. So I wanted to tell immediately to you. I wanted to tell immediately to you. This will come in fixed. Yes. So this also we have taken. Then 1 minute. Huh? Obviously, no, per month, no. Yes. It's not about the word. It's about whether it is per month or. So we have taken this. We have taken this. Extra bed charges. We have taken this. Okay. Then we will take this 20,000 doctor's fees, right? So we were focusing mainly on this. We have to take doctor's fees also, right, students? So that is going to be obviously for the hospital, the doctor's fees will be a expense only. That is also fixed, correct? That is also fixed. Okay. So then what else is there? Have we taken everything? This is fixed, of course, but we read all this, isn't it? We read all this. Admin charges also fixed. That is what we can consider. Generally speaking, administrative charges are fixed, isn't it? Like telephone, all these. So let's start it from. Sorry, ma'am. No. Why? Because it could be 5 or 4 also. It need not be fully 5 all the time. Yes, my dear. But what I'm trying to communicate here is that we are. It is going to be variable because they will not get it on all. Uh, okay. So now we will proceed, everyone. We will calculate the contribution. 1 minute, ma. 7 lakh 27. 7 lakh 57. 57,000. That's all. Okay. Next, fixed cost, ma. Third point, fixed cost. All other cost will come here. So we'll put rent. That is 10,000 into 12. That was the change that we made in the question. 1,20,000. Then supervisor's salary. 11. Sorry, ma. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We'll go in order. Okay. Doctor's fees. 20,000 into 12. 2,40,000. Next up, we'll start with the table. Supervisor's salary. It is going to be 4 supervisors into 500 into 12. Nurse salary 4 into 300 into 12. Eight nurses, no? Eight nurses. Eight nurses. 28,800. Ward boys. 150 into 12 into 4. 7,200. Then repairs and maintenance, 7,200. Then cost of oxygen. Normally it would have been variable because of the specification. It is 1,08,000. Then admin charges. 720 there. You don't tell me that is also 1 month. What is happening? Why this 7,200? I uploaded. Don't worry. I'll upload it. Tomorrow onwards, I just get checked from my team so that it will this should not be there. Okay, yes. Anyway, the file will be uploaded only after this. 7,200. I'm seeing the original question, so I have the idea. So 99, 100. Okay. So that is also there. I think we have considered everything pretty much. Okay. So now we'll subtract all this and we'll find out the profit. Come on, students. 1 minute. Yes, dear. 1,22,700. So this is the revenue statement. This is the profit. Suppose you're considering a fixed an item like repairs and maintenance, which could be variable or fixed. In such places, please state your assumptions. Yes. So now we will proceed to this is point number one. Revenue statement is done. Point number two is profit per patient day is equal to very simple 1,22,700 divided by 10,000 patient days. Right, students? 10,000 was the patient days because 10 lakhs was the revenue. Yes, ma'am. So 12.27 per patient day. It's too less. Which hospital is giving 12 rupees profit? Okay. Yeah. So now, even sometimes when when I used to write the exams, when I was like you people, that time also I used to find these things to be funny. We don't know how. Okay. So now we will proceed. We need to do the break-even point. Okay. So break-even point in days is what they require. So that is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. BEP, I hope you all remember the formula, right? What are the two BEP formula, students? Fixed cost divided by contribution per unit in case we need in units. BEP in value, what was it? Fixed cost divided by PVR. Right, students, everyone? Yes. So now, correct, everyone? Yes. So you can do this also. You can find out the PB ratio. You can find out the BEP in rupees, BEP in value, and also you can divide it by 100 selling price to find out the days. Right, students, everyone? So BEP in value, it's more easier. BEP in value is going to be fixed cost divided by PVR. What happened? See, ma, there are two formulas. That is BEP when you want in number of units and BEP in value. Correct? BEP when you want in number of units, what is the formula? Fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. If you want BEP in value, it is BEP divided by PVR. So what I'm saying is BEP divided by PVR, we find out the BEP in value. BEP is what? It is also one level of sales only. If you divide it by 100, you will get the number of days. Understood? So now BEP in value, how much is the fixed cost? I want you to do the total fixed cost and please tell me, students. And 6 lakh 20 300. What is the PVR, students? PVR we need to find out. That is, you all remember the formula for PVR, no? Contribution divided by sales into 100, right? So what is the contribution, students? Yes, ma'am. 7,57,000 divided by 10 lakhs, no? So is it 7.75.7? Yes. So 75.7. 75.7 percentage. So you may get confused, so I just removed that word. Total fixed cost. Same thing only. That is only this. Okay. Divided by 75.7 percentage. Thank you. This is the BP in value. Correct, everyone? Yes. So now, per day, how much revenue we are getting? 100. Correct? Huh? Per day, we are getting 100. So divided by 100 will give you the number of days. Correct or not? Yes. 79.12, no? Or you can say 8380 days. It will take 8380 days for you to reach the BEP. That's this 100 is the revenue per day given in the question. Revenue per day given in the question. So yes, can you all please go only for a 10-minute break and come so that we can be on track. After that, we'll finish service costing, then we will take a lunch break. So we need to gear up the speed. 10 minutes. Yes. Okay, students. Let's get started with the next question. Always Best Carriers Airways owns a single jet aircraft and operates between Bangalore and New Delhi. The flights leave Bangalore on Mondays and Thursdays and depart from New Delhi on Wednesdays and Saturdays. ABC cannot afford any more flights between Bangalore and New Delhi. An analyst has collected the following information: seating capacity, average passengers per flight, flights per week, flights per year, average one-way fare, variable cost. Okay. Then they have said food service to passengers, not charged to passengers is 400. Okay. Commission is given. Fixed expenses is given, lease cost, okay, maintenance cost, salaries of freight crew. For the sake of simplicity, assume that fuel cost is unaffected by the actual number of passengers on a flight. Okay. So next is what is operating income? Then market research indicates that lowering one-way fee to 9,600 will increase the number of passengers. Should ABC lower its fare? Okay. So then we have a charter option also. This is the charter. What is it? This is the charter's conditions. Okay, that conditions was not there. That is why I'm showing you the original question here. Okay, yes. So for each one-way flight, the Travel India will pay ABC rupees 7,50,000 to the charter and to use its own ground staff. Okay, so fuel cost and you know food cost will be borne by Travel India, who is going to offer this charter. Okay, on purely financial considerations, should ABC accept the offer from Travel India? That is, last is charter. Should we accept it or not? So there are three options. One is original, one is reduction in fare, the other one is what? Charter. So we'll make a comparative analysis and then we will conclude. Are you all understanding? So now we will proceed to statement showing comparative analysis. The three options. So what are the three options? First one is existing. The second one is reduction in fare. And the third one is charter. So the charter conditions alone, I'll keep showing to you because it's not there in your print, no? So other things are the same as what is there. So the first one, revenue. Average passengers per flight is 100 and average one-way fare is 1,000. Right, students? What happened? You want to see the answer? Oh, yeah, we are going to go back there only. Okay, right, right. Okay, ma? Yes. Now we will go to the next step. It is 10,000 into 100. One-way fare is 10,000. Average passengers per flight is 100. So it is going to be, yes, 10 lakhs. And for the next option, all of you please see point number two. Point number two. The lowering one-way fee to 9,600 will increase the number of passengers to 106. Correct? So it is going to be what? 9,600 into 106. How much is that, ma? Yeah, 10 lakh 17,600. Then, now we'll go to the charter option. Right. Charter option. This, can you all see, one-way flight will pay 7,50,000. They are telling no per passenger and all. They have given this much only, 7,50,000. We will take that amount, 7,50,000. Okay, now this is done. Now, up to this, any questions anyone has got? Some students, when I gave it in the test last time, they saw it, this is slightly different from normal question reading. Reading wise, we're not used to this, three options. So usually it is transport sort of questions. So I gave this question here. Now, one thing you all see, what is the operating income they have asked? So when they are making comparative analysis, let us do operating income, which is minus variable cost minus fixed cost. Otherwise, you don't have to segregate between variable and fixed. Because they've asked operating income, let me show it in that way. Okay. So operating income is nothing but generally we refer to our EBIT, right? EBIT is only the profit in the marginal cost sheet. Last, yes, ma'am. Last profits. Okay. So minus variable cost. Variable cost, what and all? Let us choose. Let us choose together, students. Shall I go ahead? Yes, I'll show it to you and then we will choose. Variable fuel cost. Variable. Food. This is also variable. This is also commission is obviously variable only, you know? Yes. What and all are fixed term? Fixed expenses already they will give him. Okay. Then lease charges, then ground charges, and then salaries of late crew. All right, students. Yes. So all these we will take into consideration. That's all we will proceed. So it is going to be the first one. Now we have discussed. So we will do it together right now. So the first one is fuel cost. It is given to be 1,40,000. Okay. What about the next one? Next option, yeah, how much it is? All of you see, they have given here while we read also that the fuel cost will be unaffected by the number of passengers in a flight. So first option, second option, it is going to be same. Correct. What's the only difference? Fare and number of passengers. So let it be the same. 1,40,000. Good. And in charter, fuel cost will be borne by Travel India. So we don't have to pay. Yes, Travel India will bear it. What is the name of our company? That ABC. Yes, ma. Always Best Carriers is the name of our company. We are not bearing it. Understood? So it is going to be no fuel cost. Very nice. No fuel or food cost. Okay. So food cost is going to be. They have said how much was the food cost, students. I'm going back to the question. 400 per passenger. Right. So 400 into 100 and here will be into 106. Yes, ma'am. 40,000. Okay, ma'am. 42, 400. Okay. The third one is going to be commission at the rate of, that is given 8%. Right? 8% of fare. I already told you in such companies, fare is nothing but the selling price, revenue, right? So here the revenue is 10 lakhs. Here the revenue is 10 lakh 17,600. On this amount, we should calculate the commission. First one is 80,000. Second one, can I ask you for the calculation, please? Sorry, ma'am? 80. Okay. So here, what have they said about the commission? Commission paid by ABC to travel agents. Correct, huh, students? All bookings are done through agents only. That means for charter, will we have it? No. Charter, it's charter ka matlab hai, we're not having this, isn't it? So we won't have. Now we will continue to go to the fixed cost. So fixed cost also we will subtract. So again, I'm making you come here. So it is going to be this fixed expenses for each flight is 5,30,000. So then the lease charges, I think there is only 170,000. That was the mistake here. So this line is not there. Okay. I will delete it. You don't worry about it. Okay. This line is not there. This is the only line that is there. Okay. Because this is also, this annual lease charges is also included here. That's all I'm trying to say. This line is not there. Okay. So then salaries of freight crew, that is 40,000. Okay. So as per the original question, these three lines are there. So three fixed cost we will consider. Now it is going to be the point number one. First fixed cost is how much? That is fixed cost given. That is 5,30,000. 5,30,000 and 5,30,000. The second one is going to be ground services. That is going to be 70, 70, and 70. See, even if it is a charter, all these fixed expenses will continue to be incurred, isn't it, students? So next is the flight crew. Just write crew. Then we have 40,000, 40,000, and 40,000. So if you have time, you can calculate contribution. Why I'm saying if you have time is they've just asked for operating income. They have not specifically mentioned about BP or anything. So it's okay. So if you're running short of time, you can directly calculate your profits. Please calculate the profits and let me know, students. 1 lakh. Sorry, ma? 1 lakh. Okay. 1 lakh. 1 lakh 13,800. Okay. 1 lakh. Okay. So which option is beneficial? Fare reduction option is beneficial because profit is higher. You can conclude by saying that. We'll go the last question for the day. Last question is slightly on the easier side only. Okay. So after this, did you all enjoy doing these problems? Or is it a little bit different from the usual? Did you all feel that? Or was it very easy? A little bit difficult. That's like you people wanted, isn't it? So that is why I've chosen 10 questions and kept for the marathon for every topic. But we can't do all 10, right? From all topics. So I have just shrunk down into like 5 or 4 problems, depending on how important the concept is. Service costing, standard costing. Standard costing, those who attended the class found it to be very simple. Yes. So those of you who want standard costing to be easy, just attend Sunday's class. Sunday I will be doing standard costing. And how many of you are finding marginal costing to be on the difficult side, especially due to the limiting factor and all that? Otherwise, marginal costing is pretty simple. There are only few questions which could be tricky. Okay. Joint product actually should be easy only. By and large, whatever we are discussing in today's class is more than sufficient. According to me, process is very simple. I don't know why some of us are finding it to be difficult. Okay. So now we will proceed to the next. is normal. A similar problem I have done in the regular class also. Very normal question this is. So we have company runs a holiday home. There are rooms which are single occupancy, double occupancy, triple occupancy. Number of rooms are given. Occupancy percentage is also given. Okay. Then double rooms. Pricing rule is double is equal to 2.5 into single. Triple is equal to double, two times the double. Right, students, everyone? Okay. So expenses are given. All expenses. Okay. Rent is equal to 10,000 plus 5% of total takings. In yesterday's class also we have done similar to this. I hope you all remember. Of the total takings, we had considered 5%, 10%. We had to consider takings and then we have to do the back work. You all remember that? I think in overheads we have done that. No. Now also we'll do, you'll be able to catch it up. Now, profit is 20% on takings. Year is having 360 days. Find the room, find the rent per room per day for each type of room. All right. It's not a very difficult question. That is why we are ending with this. It's a very standard problem. Yes. So now we will start. I just get my original question from so that I'm able to. So first we will calculate the cost, then we will come to the takings and all that. Okay. So starting with the first one is staff salaries. I know much calculation as well as cost is concerned. Almost everything is given to us. The second one is room attendant wages. Room attendants wages that is equal to 4,50,000. Lighting 2,15,000. Repairs 1,23,500. Laundry 80,500. Repairs we have already taken. Then interior decoration 74,000. Sundries 1,53,000. Now we also got to see about the room rent, right? So I hope you're all able to remember that. Rent of 10,000 per month along with 5% of takings. Correct, students, everyone? So it is going to be rent. You have to view it as a semi-variable cost. Normally speaking, it is a fixed cost. But here it is given to be a semi-variable cost, so we are taking it as a semi-variable cost. So the fixed portion is going to be, fixed portion of the rent is nothing but 10,000 into 12. That is going to be 1,20,000. Now the variable portion of the rent that we should find out. This is going to be 5% of the takings. Am I right, students? So 5% of X, let us assume. So let us see how to do the calculation, everyone. Up to this, can you people please do the total, students, up to this? Yes. 26 lakh 40. I'm just writing in red color ink and keeping it. Okay. All right. So now we will proceed to, let us assume total takings is equal to 100x. Let us assume total takings is equal to 100x. All right. Why I'm taking 100x? In just 1 minute from now, we will just explain that. Okay. Takings is what? Selling price. We all know takings is selling price, 100. Then this variable rent is also given as 5% of 100. So I'm assuming the selling price or takings to be 100 and variable rent will be what? 5. And the profit will be what? They have given the profit. Have they given anything? Provide a profit at 20% on takings. Last line of the question. Can you all see? Provide the profit at 20%. So profit is also going to be on this. That is why I have taken 100x. I've assumed the takings to be 100x. Oh. So which means, can I say, this is the total 26 lakh 41,000. 26 lakh 41,000 is the cost before variable rent plus variable rent, that is 5x. Okay. Plus profit, this is 20x, is equal to 100x. This is takings or selling price. If I say, will you all agree with me? So cost up to this, what did we get? 26 lakh 41,000. I'll change this to 5x. To avoid any confusion, this is 5x. Right, students? So if you add the variable rent, if you add profit, you will get sales. Right? That is what I wrote in equation form. Up to this, any questions anyone has got? No? All right. So now let us group all the x to one side. 26 lakh 41,000 is equal to 25 going to that side. Is it 75x? Yes, it is. So 26 lakh 41,000 divided by 75. X is equal to 3 lakh 52,000. Sorry, 35,213.33. Takings will be equal to 100 into 35,213.33. Then variable rent will be equal to 5 into 35,213.33. Profit is equal to 20 into 35,213.33. Let me know if there is a problem. On top. Which one? This part. Uh, No problem. I don't know from where you want to write. So it's this part. Yes. So into 5, if you do, you're getting 1,76,067. Correct, students? Okay, let her finish and then we proceed. Done, everyone? Yes? Okay. So, what I'm trying to come. ah, So, always just remember one thing. If they have said takings, fare, freight, all this means selling price as far as service costing is concerned. And if they have given the profit percentage on cost, assume cost to be 100. If they have given the profit percentage to be on sales, please assume the sales to be 100. Okay. Shall we proceed, students? Yes. So 5x, here I will write here and then go there. So I just now did into 5. I got 1,76,066.65. This is obviously 352133. Okay. And this is 352133. 233 into 20. That is 704,266.6. All right, students. Yes. Now we will go back and substitute it there. We've already done these type of problems. That is double, triple occupancy based on single fare. You people should find this problem to be a little easier. Then we are on the right track. 1,76,066.65. And see this one, you people can write it in a pencil, even in the exam, if you want. This part I'm saying. Because we are using that for our calculation, no? Quite obviously. It is like in accounting, we used to do profit before charging commission. Up to that, you will find out the profits. Similarly, yes, we need this. Okay. So now, fixed and rent, fixed portion is taken. Then we will take the profits. Profits was 704,266.6. And then the takings. Takings is nothing but the selling price. That was 3521,333. Now I'll erase this part because I need to continue. So what we need to find is the room rent from each type of room. Why did we find this out? The total sales, selling price only now I'm going to charge from the customers. So that's you. I'm finding out the total sales. Then I'm splitting to how much to charge from each type of room customer. All right. So now, shall we proceed, everyone? Yes. Although it's easy, since it's common, we are doing this. Okay. So now, single occupancy. Double, triple. As per the question, okay. If this is A, because already we took X, I'm just trying to tell you in a different manner. If this is A, this will be 2.5A. Double of, 2.5 is what is triple, correct? So can I say this is 5A? Yes. What is this A, 2.5A and 5A? This is the rent. Correct, students? Rent to be charged. Rent to be charged. Where A is the rent for single occupancy. I don't know that, no? So I'm assuming any variable. A means 2.5 times A, double occupancy will have to pay. Triple occupancy will have to pay 5 times A. That's all. Now we will proceed to the next. Why did we do this? Now, what we have to do is number of room days. Yes, let us calculate. There in the previous question, we calculated number of patient days because we have to recover from patients. Here we have to recover from rooms. How are we supposed to do? All information is given in the question. How many days? What is the occupancy? How many rooms? Everything is given. Accordingly, we will use this A, 2.5A and 5A for the three category of rooms and equate it to the total sales. Then we'll be able to find A. Accordingly, 2.5A and 5A also we can find out. Okay. So that is the idea. So now we will start doing it. If you have not understood, as we do, you will understand. So now for single, double, and triple. So for single, the number of rooms are 100, 50, and 30. Occupancy is going to be 100%, 80%, and 60%. And number of days, they have not given per month and all 24 days like that. They have just given 360 days. So I will take 360 days, 360 days, 360 days. Correct? Yes. Into it is going to be A, 2.5A and 5A. That's it. Salary is this part. The previous part I raised. First one is 36,008. Very simple. Second one, 360 into 50 into 80% into 2.5. This is also 36,008. Okay. And the last one is 32,400. We have made everything into equivalent is. Yes. Now the total 36,000 plus 36,000 plus 32,400. 104,400 into A. So what is the meaning of this? For normal fare, 104,400. Okay. Room days. That will give me the sales. Correct, students? So 104,400 A is equal to, what is the sales, ma? That is, forgot the amount, students. 35,21,333. 35,21,333. A is equal to 35,21,333 divided by 104,400. 33.72. Right. That means this is for single occupancy. For double, we have to do into 2.5. So in such type of questions, we know our answer is correct. No? Obviously with practice. So in the exam, what you can do is answer single 33.72, double 33.72 into 2.5, triple. Yes, ma'am. 33.72 into 5. How much is it due? 33.72. 68 point? Acha, 168 point? Last one. Okay. 84.32. Oh, thank you, dear. So that is also done. So if you write like this, it will save the time of the person who is evaluating your answer. No? So already you know that your answer is correct. Present it to them in the tabular form at the end. Imagine we are only correcting. The answer is correct means we'll come to a good mood. Okay. Finally, I don't have to check this answer anymore. Yeah. Six. Yeah, because it's very difficult for the people who are correcting. I have to total it in the first page. Multiple, totals are happening. So, yes, let's make it simple for them because we need to pass. So that's all. Service costing is over. Thanks for cooperating so well. Now, after the lunch break, half an hour you go and come. We will do joint costing, then we'll take one break, and then we'll do cost accounting systems. Yes. Cost accounting systems. Anyone has found difficult? Anyone? No? Okay, then easy. We will just revise the concepts and go ahead. Joint product, nobody should find it difficult, isn't it? It's such fun type of thing. Okay. So same after the break, half an hour. Did you lunch, Shashi? Ah, now we will proceed. We'll start up. Girls, we'll start. Now, joint product by product is what I wanted to discuss with you. Thankfully, you people are not finding it to be difficult because some students finding this topic to be difficult. Just give you some basic introduction so that if any other student is having any problem also, it'll be clear for them. So now, in our original class, we used to take the example of making paneer, wherein we used to curdle the milk and then make paneer, and we get that water, which we call it as the whey water, right, students? So this, I didn't intend to do it. It came automatically, correct? That is called as a byproduct. The main product is what? Paneer. So to understand the difference between what is a byproduct, and main product, this is the byproduct where I didn't intend to do. Automatically, that water came off. When I'm curdling the milk, what will happen? The chenna will get separated. That is, the chenna is only called as paneer, and then the water will get separated. That water, I hope you all know how to make paneer, isn't it? No. Okay. Milk, when it gets spoiled, what will happen? That fat and all will get separated and water will get separated. No, that fat is only the paneer and that water is whey. Understood? But we are intending to make what? Namge em beko. Yes, ma paneer only. That whey water is an unintended product. That is only byproduct. Okay. So this is only for people who wanted to know what is byproduct. Okay. So now, anyway, now coming to speak about the joint product and its allocation. So we have one product here which gets split into two other products like milk. We're getting split to paneer and whey water like that. Then we further process it and we may get, say, for example, cheese. Okay, an example. We are further processing paneer to get cheese. So after this, there is a selling price at this stage, no? This selling price minus further processing cost ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? You cannot make cheese from paneer without cost. That cost is called as further processing cost. So this selling price minus this further processing cost is what is called as net realizable value. Does everyone understand? Of course, joint cost also should be considered. Again, I'm saying joint cost also should be considered when we are calculating the profits. Joint cost is the cost that we jointly incurred for making the paneer and the whey water. Jointly incurred. Yes. So NRV, by and large, net realizable value, we are comparing these two. Okay. Why we are comparing? Is it profitable to sell it as paneer or is it profitable to sell it as cheese? That is at split off or after further processing. At split off or after further processing. As paneer or cheese, which is more profitable? That is what we are finding out. That is why many allocations. So students are getting confused about the allocation of joint cost. It's based on what's given in the question. So usually questions are very clear. There's very almost a very remote chance that the question will not be clear. In certain places, we are allowed to use our assumptions. Yes. But as far as the question is concerned, they won't be vague. Yes. Suppose the basis of allocation is not given. Please use your assumption. No problem. But you need to state your assumption. That's all. For what we need a basis for allocation? Allocation of joint cost. Sometimes it could be based on physical sales quantity. Sometimes it could be based on NRV. Sometimes it could be based on sales of split sales at split off. So all these logically only we can go ahead if the question has not specified. So now we will. So I think now it's very clear. This is milk and this is getting converted to paneer and whey water. Paneer is getting further processed to cheese. This is further processing cost. This is the selling price after further processing. Sometimes we will have selling price at split off also. See, some products like whey water may not have a selling price at split off. When you're further processing it and making it into a protein shake, probably in the gym, you can actually sell it. Yes. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is selling price may or may not be there at the split off. Okay. Suppose it's not given, don't worry about it. Then one more thing is stocks might be there. That is closing stock, opening stock, how to deal with them also. We will be seeing in this. So I've just chosen few questions which I found to be important that we will do. Yes. So now in the regular batch, I've done the exercise problem of sugarcane juice. So that is slightly on the difficult side. You can go through that. But for regular basis, I didn't find the need for it. So I've taken only past exam questions. Okay. So now here it is. Question number 6, past exam. Ganesh and company processes a raw material in department 1 to produce 3 departments A, B, and X at the same split off stage. Okay. During a period, 1,80,000 kgs of raw material was processed. Total cost of department 1 is 12,88,000. Product A output is product A 18,000, B 10,000, and X 54,000. So the output is given. Now, so then further processing in department 2, 3. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So it is given to us. Okay. So next is going to be sales data. Quantity sold is given. And then sales value is given. But probably A and B is in the same department. Okay. Then it is 2 and 3. Then it is 2 and 3. Okay. No changing. So then no opening stock. Split off at selling price is given. So split off selling price is given. Right? Here it is there. Apportion the joint cost. Again, they have not given the basis. We'll use a logical basis. Yes. Compute the cost per kg joint cost plus further processing. The total cost is that was what they want. Sometimes they may give in the bracket, even if they don't give. We know the total cost is equal to what? Joint cost plus further processing cost. That's all now. Prepare product-wise profit statement. It's a slightly simple side only, but it covers all the concepts. That is why I have chosen this as a starting. Okay. So now first let's draw the diagram. So it's department 2 and 3 only, no change in that. Okay. So now here we have raw material 1,88,000 kgs and the joint cost is equal to rupees 12,88,000. Now this is processed further into A, B, and X. Okay. So A is going to be 18,000 kgs. B is 10,000 kgs. And X is 54,000 kgs. So now we are further processing. We will write the sales at split off also. Here it says, see this diagram. Usually if we draw this, we'll get a clarity. So in exam also you can draw, but it is optional. Okay. So wanted to show you that 50, 40 and 10. So we will take that 50, 40 and 10. And further processing cost, let us take 1 lakh 80, 1 lakh 50 and 1 lakh 8,000. 1.5 lakhs, 1.8 lakhs, 1.08 lakhs. So now we will see this. Quantity sold is given. Quantity sold is given. Okay. So here sold is how much? 17,000 kgs. Correct? Everyone? 17,000 kgs as per the table. That means, can I say out of 18,000, 17,000 is sold, 1,000 kgs is going to be in stock? Can we see that? Yes, 1,000 kgs is in stock. Here we sold how much? 5,000 kgs? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Here we sold how much? 44,000 kgs. Closing stock is 10,000 kgs. Just for our understanding, if stocks are tested, this is how we have to eliminate money. Shall we proceed to yes? So this is all this is for our understanding. If you're very clear without the diagram, also you can proceed. Yes. Now, if you intend to, you can write these sales values 12.24 and all also here. Okay, if you intend to. The basic logic behind drawing the diagram is for us to understand. Okay. So now, what is the first thing that they have asked? Apportionment of joint cost. Isn't it, students? 1 minute. Apportionment of joint cost is what they have asked. So let us start. Apportionment. I'm going to do based on sales value at split off. So you can state your assumption in the footnote. I have assumed this because no basis is given. Yeah, alternatively, NRV can be chosen. Whatever is a logical basis will be provided much. So sales value at split off. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. It's actually easy to. NRV takes more time. So let's do this. Okay. So now sales value at split off. So for that, let me find out sales value at split off for A, B and X. That is going to be 18,000, 10,000, 54,000. At split off means before further processing. Before further processing, just now we took 50, 40 and 10. So we are taking them. Okay. So what is the total now? 18,000 into 50. 9 lakhs. Next one is 4 lakhs and 5 lakh 40,000. So now this will be 40,000. Is it 19 lakh 40,000? 18 lakh 40. Yeah. Okay. So now let us see how we will do. Shall we proceed, everyone? Yes. Allocation of joint cost, right? Allocation of joint cost. Joint cost, you write on top itself, it is 12 lakh 88,000. Again, these are all places where it is easy for you and the examiner, correct? So, how are you going to allocate the 12 lakh 88,000 which we jointly incurred for milk and paneer? How we should distribute them? For that, we have taken the basis of split off as the basis. Very logical basis. Yes, sales value and split off. A, B, and X. So it is going to be 12.88 lakhs into 9 lakhs divided by 18.4 lakhs. If I say, will you all agree with me? Okay. Again, I'm saying out of 18.4 lakhs, how much was A contributing? 9 lakhs. So that proportion only I'm choosing. 9 divided by 18.4 into 12.88. 12.88 lakhs into, yes, ma, 4 lakhs divided by 18.4 lakhs. This is going to be 12.88 lakhs into 5.4 lakhs into divided by 18.44 lakhs. 18.4 lakhs. Six lakh 30,000. So in the exam, what you can do is 12 lakh 88,000 divided by 18 lakh 40,000 you can do and keep. So that you don't have to repeat that again and again, correct? 2 lakh 80,000. So you'll get zero point 0.7. Zero point 0.7 into 5.4. 3 lakh 78,000. So if you do total and see for your own understanding, I mean, if your calculation is correct, you will get 12 lakh 88,000. Oh, that's all. Ma. So now, first part is over. Next, let us go to the next ones. What is the second thing that they have asked for in the question? Compute the cost per kg. Okay. So next one, cost per kg we need to find out. So for the total cost we need to take. So total cost always comprises of joint cost plus further processing cost. For A, B and X, what happened now? No, for second point they've asked only for cost. Profit we will separately calculate. Third point is profit, my dear. Got it? Yeah. We'll do profit, don't worry. Okay, ma. So it is going to be joint cost allocated was 9 lakhs, 6 lakh 30,000. 6 lakh 30,000. 2 lakh 80,000. 3 lakh 78,000. And further processing cost given in the question, I'm just taking that 1 lakh 80,000, 1 lakh 50,000 and 1 lakh 8,000. Now I will do the total. So total is going to be 8 lakh 10,000. Next one, is it 4 lakh 30,000? Yes. Next one, this will be 16. 8, 4 lakh 86. Just check out. Yes. So now they want cost per kg alva. We have to divide it by the weight. Yes. Number. Yes. So number of units. So divided by number of units, that is going to be 18,000 kgs. Here it is divided by 10,000 kgs. And here it is divided by 54,000 kgs. Please don't take sales units here. The cost is incurred for all products, including closing stock. Which one, ma? What? No, 3 plus 8 is 11. 8 lakh 10,000. First one is 6 lakh 30. Second one is 1 lakh 80. 45, 43, and 9. Great. So this is the cost per unit. Shall we proceed, my dears? Today, if you have time, you can do that ICA material. There is one question of sugar cane. You people can try that, definitely. Yes. Sure. So now we'll go ahead next one. It's there in the exercises, okay? So prepare a product-wise profit statement. So let us do this profit statement. Just now what we found out, cost. So selling price we know. Selling price minus cost will give profit. That's all. So A, B, and X. Sales, huh? I think it was given in the question itself. Sales value in the table. 12 lakh 24, 2 lakh 50, and 7 lakh 92. Given in the question. Should I show the question again, Shashi? Okay. So now 12 lakh 24, 2 lakh 50, and 7 lakh 92,000 minus cost. So cost is going to be, first of all, I want you to understand one thing. Of course, here we took where is the question now? Here. Here we took 18,000 kgs because the cost was incurred for all the products. When I'm finding out profit now, only on number of units sold, no? Because profit, how I can make on number of units not sold? Yes. So that is something, small thing that I wanted to tell. So it is going to be, I know that most of you will be able to manage. Nothing but I can't make on the closing stock how I'll make profit that as good as that. So 17,000 into what is the cost now? 45. Yes. 7 lakh 65. Huh? Okay. 7 lakh 65,000. Then for B, it is going to be number of units sold was how much? 5,000 into 43. 2 lakh 15. Okay. How many units were sold? 44, no? 44,000 into 9. 96. Okay. So now we will go to the profit. Four lakh 59,000. 35,000. 3 lakh 96. Thank you. So if you want, you can do a total column also. Profit is over. Yes. Now we will go to the next one. That is comment whether further processing is advisable or not. Right? That is the last question. So sales value at split off, whether it is better to sell it as paneer or as cheese. So this is sales value after further processing, like that. Based on this only, we'll be able to compare. Right, ma'am. So this is going to be A, B, and X. Okay. So now this is going to be number of units sold was 18,000, then 10,000, and 54,000. So here also it will be the same 18,000, 54,000, sorry, 10,000 and 54,000. Okay. Then here we have into 50 into 40 into 10. So while you're doing this calculation, let us go and see.
Progress.
Okay. Now, what I wanted to tell you people was 18,000 into 50 I've taken. Why I didn't take 17,000 for the next? Huh? Exactly. When we are comparing, we should compare same numbers. That is why. Right, students? So now, how to find out the selling price for this? How to find out the selling price for this, students? That is why I went to the question. It was reconnecting. So again, I'm going back to the question. Selling price. Can I find this out here? Sales value divided by quantity sold. How much is that, Mark? 1,24,000 divided by 17,000. 72. 2,50,000 divided by 5,000. 50. 7,92,000 divided by 44,000. 18. Isn't it, students? Just like a friend said, because of comparison only, I'm taking 18,000 in both places. So 72, 50, and 18. 72, 50, and 18. And then what we should do? We should subtract further processing cost. No? Yes, ma'am. Further processing cost. What is the FPC? 1,80,000, 1,50,000, and 1,08,000. Correct? Any questions, dear? Nine lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5,40,000. In fact, we already did this for joint cost apportionment, right? Yes. So 18,000 into 72 minus 1,80,000, 1,11,000. Sorry, 11 lakh, 11, 16,000. Then 10,000 into 50 minus 1,50,000, 3,50,000. 54,000 into 18 minus 1,00,000 8,000. No, this is, yes, 1,08,000. 8,64,000. So what we should do? A and X we should further process because sales value is higher. Correct? B we should not further process. That's all. So you can write it in the conclusion. A and X have to be further processed. B should not be further processed. That's all. Next question, I've chosen a similar question because these type of questions asked frequently means out of the joint cost questions that I have chosen from the exams, these type of questions are very common. So that is why I chose one more question of the same type. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It's very similar to the question that I have done in the class. So I wanted to do this as homework. Only one or two questions as homework. This is a homework. Okay. Please do try it. It is an RTP problem. But what I wanted to do in class is what is more frequently tested from the exam point of view. Question number 8. Company produces two joint products A and B from the same raw material. Process completed in 3 departments. Separation occurs after department 1. Raw material processed is 4 lakh kgs. Cost in department 1 is given. 50% becomes A, 40% becomes B, 10% becomes normal loss. That is why I chose this. Understood, students? So then further processing, we have loss is 1/5 of the input. Cost is given. Department 3 for B, no loss. Weight doubles. Very important, okay? Weight doubles. Okay, how much weight is given? Anyway, we have to calculate because it is given in percentages, no? So we have to calculate the weight, then it will double is what we have said. So then cost is given. Quantity sold, selling price is also given. No opening stock. Split off selling prices are given. Apportion joint cost based on sales value at split off. All right. Compute cost per kg. Okay. And profit wise and comment whether it is beneficial or not. Only thing here it is they have given that it is sales value at split off is the basis for apportionment and there is normal loss. And the weight is doubling. These 3 things. Okay. So let us start doing. Come. Second question for joint cost problem. So it is going to be 4 lakh kgs of input. Joint cost is going to be 17 lakh 50,000 from here. So now this is 50%. This is 40%. 50% of 4 lakhs will be equal to 2 lakhs. 40% of 4 lakhs will be equal to 1 lakh 60,000. Yes, everyone. What about normal loss? It is 10%. It's not coming in this itself. Separate 10 percentage. Yes. So one more thing that we have to understand here is that this B is not having any loss and it is doubling its output. That means will the output be 3,20,000? That's all. Double. And here there is 1/5 which is lost. Correct, students? Yes. So that means 4/5 is remaining, no? Yes, ma'am. 4/5 remaining. Sorry, dear, 1 minute. 4/5 into 2 lakhs. How much is that, ma'am? 1,60,000. Yes, sir. You're saying something, my dear? Oh, you were saying this. Okay. 1,60,000. Okay. So then, further processing cost is equal to 2,60,000. And here, further processing cost is equal to 3 lakhs. Again, if you want, you can tell how much is sold and how much is closing stock. How many units are sold, students? It's given on the table, right? 1,50,000 is sold. 1.5 lakhs sold. 1.5 lakhs kgs sold. That means closing stock is 10,000 kgs or units. Yes. Next one is here how much is sold, students? Given in the question. 3 lakhs. Right? So 3 lakh is sold and 20,000 closing stock is 20,000 kgs. That's it. So if anyone wants everything on the same screen, I've just reduced the font. Hidden selling expenses also I did in the class, but again I will do here now because it is a past exam question, RTP, MTP, everywhere it has come. So let us do it next. So now we will proceed to next step. So joint cost apportionment, first one. A and B. So now we will do it as sales value at split off. No? So we'll do one thing. Sales value at split off. Below it, I will do the calculation. Sales value at split off. For A and B. How much is the sales at split off, students? 8 and 4, no? Yes, ma'am. Okay. What happened after lunch? Feeling sleepy? Yeah. But I only forced her to eat actually. She said she won't eat. Okay. Want to wash your face and come? Okay. So now A is going to be sales value at split off, that is 2 lakh kgs and 1,60,000. So 16 lakhs, 6,40,000. Huh? So is it 22,40,000? Please. Shall we proceed, students? Yes. So A and B, it is going to be joint cost. What is the total joint cost given in the question mark? 17 lakh 50,000. Super. So 17.5 lakhs into 16 lakhs divided by 22.4. Yes, 22.4 lakhs. 17.5 lakhs into 6.4 lakhs divided by 22.4 lakhs. 12 lakh 50. Yeah? Okay. Five lakhs up. Thank you. Obviously, if you total, you'll get 17 lakh. So now, shall we proceed, students? Yes. So we're going in the right speed. After the other two problems, which are simple, slightly smaller problems I've chosen. One break, and then we will be doing cost accounting systems. Tomorrow, what I planned for is process, like service, process will be major, and then we'll do ABC as well as cost sheet, which are very easy. On Sunday, major focus will be on standard cost. Okay. You want it to be on standard or marginal budget, though I find it to be very easy. I know that most of you are also finding it easy. Marginal or standard, which one you people want more? Standard? Yes. For people who attended, standard is easy. But it's okay. Even if it is easy, no, it is very important, isn't it? So let us practice and finish it off on Sunday. If you come to Sunday's class and if you practice the problems that we are doing, that would be more than sufficient for revision point of view. It would be more than sufficient. So that once again, I'm saying before I proceed further, you choose the questions that you want to do. It could be the questions that we're doing in revision class. You can add one question, delete one question also. So all that, please have a day before the exam strategy. What you have to do, you should definitely do. Okay. Now, having said that, let us continue with next. What have they asked for? Statement showing cost per unit, I think. Very similar to the previous question, no? Cost per unit. So let us find out the total cost. We all know that the total cost is always going to be further processing cost and joint cost. Very good. Any order we can write. Correct. So now further processing cost and joint cost. So we have A and B here. So this is going to be 2,60,000 and 3 lakhs. And what is the joint cost, students? Joint cost is 12 lakh 50 and 5 lakhs. Fifteen lakh 10,000 and 8 lakhs. Divided by number of kgs, going to be 1,60,000 units and 2 lakh units. 3,20,000 units. I have to take this, sir. Why am I taking this? Further processing or cost also I'm taking. No? That is why I should take the output, end result, that kgs or that output. So tell me, 15 lakh 10,000 divided by 1 lakh 60, 9.43, right? Yes. 4. How? Clear ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ 3,20,000. 2.5. Okay. This is the cost per unit. Okay. All right. These are the small catch points. Okay. This one, which number of units you're considering? This is one catch point. Another catch point is when we are taking profit, we should use the same sales quantity. When we are comparing for decision making, same quantity we should use. All these are the small, small places. We all know. But when we are doing, maybe we may forget. So, yes. Next one is profit statement. Sales minus cost A and B. 1,50,000 into 10, that is 15 lakhs. 3 lakhs into 4, that is 12 lakhs. So I will use the same 1,50,000 into 9.43, right? And here will be 3 lakhs into 2.5. 14 lakh, 100, 1414100, 500. Okay. Okay, dear. This is 4,50,000. The other one, please do the calculation. 85? 500. Thank you. This is the profit. So all amounts are in rupees. And the theory that I sent her, the notes I sent it to her, you can take it from her also. Any one of you. She asked me, so I sent it to her. So that theory, please don't see in mobile. It maybe the order is distorted when we open in mobile. Or open in laptop, the order will be correct. And don't open it in Word file. If you open it in PDF, the alignment is sort of correct. So it's originally PDF. If you convert, obviously that is how we are also facing some issues. No? So don't compress it. Okay. Yes. So then the last one, what is it, ma? Decision making. So sales value at split off. And this is further processing. So this is A and this is B. It's 2 lakhs into 8. 1,60,000 into 4. Same way, I will use here also. You all know that why it is. And we should subtract the further processing cost. That also we know. 16 lakhs. 6,40,000. Same as what we did for basis for joint cost. So 10 and 4, right? So then minus further processing cost is 2,60,000 and 3 lakhs. 1 minute. Here, this usually there in the previous question, we take the same 2 lakhs and same 1,60,000. Now, there is normal loss. Okay. Now, what we will do, should we take the same 2 lakhs and 1,60,000? Will it make sense? Let us understand. Please listen to me. There, I will take 2 lakhs for comparison purpose. But here, if it is 2 lakhs here, it can be only 1,60,000 here because there is normal loss. Right, students, everyone? And here there is a gain also. Here, if it is 1,60,000, here it has to be different. Correct, everyone? So please pay attention to that. You will write this as 1,60,000 because of non-loss. Because of normal loss. So if we simply compare the statement, we may not be correct. We should also see why there is a change. Yes. And this is going to double, that is 3,20,000. Just like 2 lakhs cannot be 2 lakhs here, 1,60,000 cannot be 1,60,000 here. It has to double. That is why. Final amount 13,40,000. Okay, ma'am. 9,80,000. So we'll further process both of them. Oh, this is we'll not further process this. We'll not further process this because sales value is 16 lakhs here. This is better, no? This we will further process. So B will be further processed. A will be sold at split off. Give me one minute. Let us finish this. Okay. Yes. So now it's going to be any questions? Okay. All right. So the next past exam question, here we go. Main product yield is given 80%, byproduct yield is 15%, normal loss is 5%. So input in process is 5,000 units, material cost is given, total overhead is given, power cost of overhead is given. Okay. Power cost is equal to 33% of overhead. That means other overheads will be 66 percentage. No, overhead consists of many other indirect expenses. In that, power is only one. Other is 66 percentage. Yes, ma'am. You're so sad, yeah. Okay, so power cost is apportioned between main and byproduct is 10 is to 9. Okay. So prepare a cost statement of the byproduct. Okay. What to do? Teachers are very ruthless. Okay. Even if you want a break, we won't give it. We'll do this and then we'll take a break. What, yeah, you want break now? Want a break now? Yes? Go. No problem. I'll also fill some water. We'll go for a break for 10 minutes and then we'll see. Go wash your face.
Recording in progress.
So we've already read the question. Once you all have a glance at it, and then we'll start doing the problem. Quite simple. We're capable of being asked for a 5 mark allotment. Towards the end, we have some 5 mark questions sometimes asked. So now we will proceed. There's input of 5,000 kgs and there is main product and byproduct. This is 80% and this is 15%. 5,000 into 80% is, I think, 4,000 kgs. And this will be 15% means 5,000 into 50, 750. Thank you, dear. Balance is going to be normal loss. Great. So what have they asked in the question? Prepare a cost statement of the byproduct. Okay. We'll do joint and buy together. Okay. Yes. So now we will proceed with the. We have given material cost. Material cost is going to be 23.75 given. And then overheads is given to be 14,250 given. Out of this, sorry, ma, 23.75 per unit, no? What happened, no? You want me to show it? Here, dear. Second line. 23.75. So this 14,250 has to be viewed as two different things. 33.33 percentage is power and balance 66.67 percentage is other overheads. Because the basis is different, that is why. So 14,350 into 33.33 percentage, that is 4,782. Okay. And then, sorry, ma, 9,500. Oh, point. That is right. 0.24. 0.47. Because if we add them up to, we should get 14,250. No? That is why I'm checking. Can we take this as 4750? It is coming 47549. Right. 700. No, you do into 33.33%. Yeah. Instead of dividing it by 3, if you take the decimals, you will get 4749 point something. So I'm rounding it. Yes. Now here very easy it is. What they have said is, look into the question. Power cost is chargeable as 10 is to 9. Okay. All other overheads are actually 14 to 50. Okay. So let us see how we need to do it. Okay. So now this has to be distributed in the ratio 10 is to 9 for the two products, that is 10 is to 9. No, yeah. Main and buy. That means 4750 into 10 by 19 and 4750 into 9 by 19. 2500, no? Okay. Sorry? Okay. Oh, 2250, correct. Okay. Shall we proceed, students? Okay. So now, but power we have allocated. What about other overhead, students? How should we allocate other overheads of 9,500? And joint cost. Joint cost is made of other overheads as well as material cost. No. What is the distinction between direct and indirect? Joint cost, isn't it, students? So material cost also we should add with 9,500. So what is my opinion is that joint cost is going to be 9,500 plus material cost. Overhead is 9,500 except power. Power alone we consider separately due to the separate basis. Material cost is going to be 23.75 given in the second line into what is it? What is the number of what is the kgs of material input? 5,000. Right, students? Everyone? Yes. So plus 9,500. How much is the joint cost, students? 1,28,250. Thank you, Dave. So this we will distribute for this products. What are the products? Main and buy. We can use sales at split of multiple things. Here all that is not given. Am I correct? What is given is physical quantity. Yes, sir. In the first table that we drew, we had physical quantity of 4,000 and 7,000. Correct? So now I'm going to use that only. That is 4,000 and 7,000. Sorry, 4,000 and 750. 4,000 and 750. So divided by 4750 and divided by 4750. That will be the basis for apportionment. 128,250 into 4,000 divided by 4750. 1,08,000. 2250. Okay, thank you. So for byproduct, what is the cost, students? 2250 plus one more cost was there. What is that one more cost? Power cost 2250. 2250 because they have asked only byproduct cost here. 22,500. That is the total cost for the byproduct. Shall we proceed, students? Next question is very simple. Because it's a past exam question, I simply added it. So we have XY Limited, which produces main product A, byproduct B and C. Okay. Total manufacturing cost is 8,000. Profit percentage on sales is given to be 30, 25 and 50. And then further expenses are given. Okay. So what we need to understand is that we have total cost which are given and total manufacturing cost is also given on top. Okay. So prepare a statement showing apportionment of joint cost. Assume selling expenses are proportional to sales. They're talking about selling expenses. Is selling expenses given in the question? They are talking about selling expenses as a percentage of sales. You see, all other expenses they are talking about. Okay, they're talking about manufacturing cost also. But there is no information about selling expenses, which means selling expenses is a hidden information. Selling expenses is a hidden information. That is the importance of this problem. Same problem was done in regular class. Let's go through. Okay, now. So what are the products that we are having? We'll also draw the columns, just like the table that is given to us. A, B, and C. Sales. 4,000. 6,000, 4,000. And 2,500. Given. And you can see that profit is estimated as a percentage of 30, 25, and 15 respectively. So if I subtract profit, will I get my cost? Yes, ma'am. So profit is going to be at the rate of 30%, 25%, and 15%. Let us find out 6,000 into 30 percentage. 1,800, right. 1,000, okay. 375, huh? Okay. So when we subtract, we will get the cost. So first one is 4,200. Next one is 3,000. Next one is 2,125. Huh? Okay. Okay. Now we will proceed to next is now they have given in the table. We all see total cost given is going to be 450, 325, and 150. Am I correct, students? Yes. And selling expenses is a percentage on sales. Yes. No. So for that, what we need to do is we will have what is called as the total column. Why I am drawing now? Let's be realistic. Although we have done in the class, now only we will know at which point it will strike us. Now only. Why? Because percentage, total sales, total selling expenses, that percentage I will take and I'll apply it for all the products. Okay. So now we will proceed to, until then the total column was not of any significance. So what is the total of the cost? 450 plus 325 plus 150. That is 925 total. Yes, students, everyone? Okay. So, sixth one. Shall we proceed, everyone? Okay. Total manufacturing cost. Can I say this is only joint cost? Manufacturing cost and joint product by product is only joint cost. Yes, ma'am. So that means 8,000. Now, please listen to me very carefully. Sales minus profit is cost. Yes, sir? Okay, ma'am. That cost is made of what and all? Total cost given in the question. Selling expenses because it is hidden. And the joint cost, no? These are all joint products means joint cost will come. Yes, ma'am. How much is the joint cost? 8,000. So, this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Understood, everyone? Yes. So now we will go in this order. Okay. So what is the total of cost, students? Total of cost is going to be 4,200 plus 3,000 plus 2,125. 9,325. Those of you who want, you write this here. Okay. What is it? 9,325 is total cost. Out of which 925 is cost incurred and 8,000 is joint cost. So balance is hidden selling expenses. Hidden selling expenses. Again, I'm repeating. 9,325 is the total cost, out of which 925 is the cost incurred and 8,000 is the joint cost. So balance is going to be selling expenses. So let us find that out. 9,325 minus 925 minus 8,000, 400. So this is a balancing figure, that is 400. Last question, which has subdivision questions of 4 marks, 5 marks and all. There we can expect these type of questions. There may be one theory and this type of question. What is a joint cost? Like that one small theory and this question can also be asked for 7 marks. Okay. So now let us proceed. So percentage of selling expenses on sales. Why? Because they have given in the question. Yes. So that is going to be 400 divided by what is the sales, total sales mark? Total sales is going to be 12,500. Quite simple, no? 10 plus 25. So 400 divided by 12,500, what is that? 0.032. Or can I say it is 3.2 percentage? Yes. So now we will do respectively and then we will apportion the joint cost. This also, I have told you, I did one problem from CMA Institute material where we found joint cost as a balancing figure. This is also one such question. Joint cost may be a balancing figure when all other information is given. Those of you who are not come, you can actually see the CMA material from there also we've taken. Our material, all the questions are there, no? Combined thing. So then go through that. Yes. So now we will proceed. That is going to be, you want to write? Right. 6,000 into 3.2%, that is 192. 4,000 into 3.2%, that is 128. Very. And 128 plus 192 minus 400. Yes. 80. Now find out joint cost as a balancing figure. So 4,200 is the total cost minus 192 is selling expenses. Other cost is 450 means 3,558 is the joint cost. 3,000 minus 128 minus 325, that is 2,547. 2,125 minus 80 minus 150, that is 1,895. All are done. It's the message. Today, let us discuss the basics of cost accounting systems. Reconciliation we'll do tomorrow. Reconciliation, most of you are finding it to be very easy. Of course, it is very, very easy. It has to be correct only. Costing P&L also, accounting profits also, you have to fit it inside. So that is okay. Anyway, we will do it. But so with this, is service costing and joint costing sufficient? Yes. All right. Now we will go to cost accounting systems. Today we will focus only on journal entries. Where did the journal entries go? One minute. Here it is there. It's not opening here. I'll open it again. Okay, please wait. I don't know. God knows what is the problem. Okay. So now, question one, past exam. The following balances were extracted from a company's ledger. Okay. So, opening balances. If you are asked to prepare the ledger, you will actually open all these opening balances. You all know how to do it, right? Yes. Then further transactions are incurred. Okay. So, it is basically non integrated. Okay. Non integrated. So, now non-integrated means what is the basis for journal entries? How will you pass journal entries? How will you pass journal entries? Non-integrated means how do we pass journal entries? Mhm.
Cost will be different, financial saving.
Sorry,
Cost part will be different, financial part will be.
correct. Okay, cost will be different, financial will be different. But how to pass journal entry? Suppose for factory overhead allocated, this is okay. You tell me about this. Raw material purchased means what is the journal entry for that?
Changing for the
Two.
creditors.
No, creditors is financial, no? So I can't use financial. No, no. Bank is also financial, no? Bank ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, debtors, creditors ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ
Yes.
GLA. Stores ledger and RM control are very similar to each other. So what is the logic that we learned from here? But what is the basis? Debit the receiving department, credit the giving department. Debit the receiving department and credit the giving department. Right, students, everyone? Non-integrated, please follow this. Okay? Integrated also same concept, but with slightly little more changes. Mainly, we all know non-integrated means we will not use whatever comes in financial records, like our friend said. That is, we will not use debtors, creditors, cash, bank, all this we will not use. Which department is receiving, which department is giving. That's true. Yes, everyone. So let us do one by one. I'll come to these two at the end because first, because you may, many of you, I can see you forgot a little bit. So let me just introduce a little bit and then we proceed. But you all told me that it was very easy. How? Okay, all of you, please be with me. Like all of you be together. We will start. The first one is raw material purchased. Raw material purchased means what is the journal entry? It is going to be which department will be receiving either stores ledger control account debit or RM control account debit. Both are okay. You can use stores ledger. Okay. Two, wherever I can't use financial records, what I will use? GLA. General ledger adjustment. See, when I'm purchasing, what should I credit? Normally speaking, what will I debit? Purchases. Here, which is the receiving department? Stores. So I debited stores. Which one should I credit? Either supplier or I should credit bank. Can I do both? Supplier or bank? Can I do in a non-integrated? No, non-integrated, I can't bring all this. So I should do what? I should credit. Array, I should credit GLA. Correct, ma? The amount is 22,422. It seems like you people need some revision in cost accounting systems. I thought we'll finish it in half an hour, but we are not finishing it in half an hour. Okay. We'll do tomorrow, no problem. Tomorrow I'll try to be here by 10:30. So then I'll give you a little bit of introduction, but then probably I have to cut down a little bit on ABC because we can't do everything. ABC or cost sheet, which one we will reduce? Cost sheet we will reduce. Everybody can manage. No, we'll do one problem in cost sheet. Others you people will manage. Okay. So tomorrow ABC we will do. That towards the end we will do ABC. Main will be focus on process. I will start with CAS. Very easy actually. I will tell you what is the logic. If you remember, non-integrated give one logic, integrated give one logic, then it is done. Okay. Integrated, non-integrated reconciliation. That's all, yeah. And one missing figure problem we have done in the regular class, which is given in your textbook itself. Probably illustration number 4 or 5, really don't remember. Missing information. That ledger, that problem also. So please make sure that you people are coming tomorrow. We will start with the revision of CAS. Okay. All right now. So today's class will end. No problem. Whatever we done, we have done good.